Outdoor theater is a whole different beast, and you learn how hard theater is, but also how difficult and challenging and exciting outdoor theater is to produce and perform.
Door Shakespeare first started as a project that American Folklore Theater did, and they were experiencing tremendous growth at the time and put Door Shakespeare on the shelf, on hiatus. My wife and I, Suzanne Graff, approached the board, and they had offered that if we can have a successful season, they would turn the name over to us.
So when the opportunity came in 1999 to start the company anew, we were thrilled.
Door Shakespeare's at a really interesting place because this summer we have many new artists, designers, directors, and actors coming up for the season. This is their first impression ever. So my goal this year is to give them the best first impression so that they're all coming back next year as well. I think it's an interesting time too for a lot of maybe actors who acted with Door Shakespeare, but now they're getting into directing. They're into new playwriting and kind of letting people develop as professionals here as well. For the 2012 season, we're doing As You Like It. As You Like It, we're setting this year under Norma Saldivar's direction. She's setting it in the 1920s. So we have a great cast. A lot of new actors from Milwaukee and Madison are coming up to join us this summer for the first time and having a blast so far rehearsing in the garden. And then Drew Braille is also directing complete works of William Shakespeare, abridged, revised, because it's a slightly different production. This is backed by popular demand. We've done it a couple times before. It's a wonderful 90-minute romp through all of Shakespeare's plays, basically. And it's kind of a comedic improv approach to Shakespeare, so for people who might not be traditionalists with their poetry and love of heightened language, it's a really fun, family-friendly approach to the entire Shakespeare canon. And Ross Dipple, who is our interim artistic director, has done a beautiful job assembling this season and putting all this creative team together. Using that vision and his artistic network has assembled a really great, fresh, creative team up here for the summer. So we're really excited to see a new twist.
It was a real testament to the history of the company and to the reputation of the company that all of these varied artists from around the country were interested in coming to Door Shakespeare to direct. And at the top of the pile was Norma's name. And at the bottom, just underneath Norma, was Drew's resume. And I've worked with both of them in the past, and they're both Wisconsin artists. So we were very interested in bringing them up to Door County to help to create this as a Wisconsin theater company.
Door Shakespeare does a wonderful job of not feeling that they have to translate or dumb anything down, but really the benefit of telling stories in a poetical, heightened language. It's a timeless language. It exists today, and so many movies and other plays are built off the structure of these stories because they're stories about humanity, situations that we all go through with family, with love, with ambition and dreams and demise and jealousy. I mean, all of those themes are timeless.
Families can come, grandparents bring their grandkids, and they share a 400-year-old story together in this beautiful setting. And they can leave having that shared experience and having that to remember and to talk about and to pursue further through either reading Shakespeare or going to see more Shakespeare plays, we hope.
So Door Shakespeare, it's a great family-friendly environment. It's not no ratings on any of our plays because they're all appropriate for the family, and I think everyone can learn something no matter how old you are. Longer term, a little bit further down the road, I'm really hoping that Door Shakespeare can find a home, not only just for the day-to-day operations of an office and costume storage, prop storage, but also a place where people can come and really learn about how we put up shows. Since we do classical theater and maybe some people are a little intimidated by that or they're not sure it's their cup of tea, if we have a space where there is a coffee shop and a bookshop with all the recommended reading for the show that's playing that night and photo exhibits or an art gallery based around the culture of the show that we're doing, they can really understand the play. There's also so much magic in Shakespeare. There's the magical places it's set in Bohemia and the Forest of Arden and Midsummer Night's Dream. There's magic and there's fun and there's fairies and there's Puck, and I mean it ranges from, yes, the histories of all the Henrys, the 4th, 5th, and 6th, but then you have lovers' quarrels and spats and romps through the woods, and you have such a beautiful range in the canon of plays to work with and to produce. And I'm so excited to produce more of them, and the romance of it and the love and the family relationships. It's really, there's just something for everyone.